Good evening, this is Jake from Jake Sports Takes. How's everybody doing? Hey, I'm going to talk a little more. I know I talked about preseason football earlier. I got some breaking news for Chargers fans. Some major injuries occurred early for Browns and Chargers fans, unfortunately. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to talk about the Little League World Series again. This has been phenomenal to watch. Right now I'm watching the Little League Classic. They had Andrew McCutcheon, they had Monet Davis, they talked the Rasmus family, Kinley Rasmussen. By the way, before I get into all that, I want to apologize to all my viewers, and if I doubt Kinley Rasmussen has been on her Instagram or watching this, probably from a guy in Iowa, but I want to apologize to her because I got her family tree wrong. She is related to Colby Rasmus. She is actually the niece of Colby Rasmus. Her dad also played on that team. I want to apologize to them for getting your family tree wrong. Her brother Riker pitched a nice game today, or yesterday. I want to shout out them. That'll be a game, I believe, either tomorrow or Tuesday. They will be playing, I believe, Ohio to advance to face the loser of Iowa and Nevada. Iowa won again today. Shout out to AJ Johnson Jr. 5 2/3 innings. I mean, one thing they were saying about him is he sometimes got wild, out of control, walking a bunch of people. That was what they were worried about. Well, here's his stat line: 5 2/3 innings, 85 pitches, 15 strikeouts, 0 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 hit. I mean, AJ, what a job, kid. I'm shouting you out from here in Sioux City, Iowa. I've been born and raised in this area for all 32 years of my life. You and and your teammate, Thiessen, great job to you guys. I want to shout you guys out. Great job from here in Sioux City, Iowa. Congratulations. Nice run in the Little League World Series. You're still undefeated. You got Henderson, Nevada, I believe, Wednesday night. I hope you guys kick some butt again and keep winning. I'd love to see you guys go to not only the United States Championship game, not only win that, go to the World Championship game and win that. You got a tough road. Henderson, Nevada looked really good. One thing I didn't think I'd see in Little League, when you get down by a couple runs, thinking, okay, we gotta try. You gotta try to find a little bit of a little bit of shot in the arm, a little bit of kick in the butt. What I've never seen before in my years of watching the Little League World Series, and that's been a lot of them, probably 20 years or so, is dropping bunts down with 1 out, with people on base, moving them over, and not only moving them over, but the team getting bunt hits, and then getting runs across the plate because the team's overthrown it. I mean, that's impressive. Never seen that. I got a shout out to Henderson, Nevada. Great job to you guys. All the teams that won today, great job. We've had a great pitching performances, great hitting. And not to mention, I got to shout out AJ Johnson Jr. Not only did you pitch 5 2/3, a shutout ball, but you hit a 3-run moonshot. Now, I know they measure analytics from 60 feet 6 inches of the mound, but I would have loved to see them measure that in distance of the Major League Baseball field, how far that home run you hit, which they said went over 300 feet, would have been in a Major League ballpark. That was impressive, kid. That's some pop. Now, to the NFL news, we got breaking news from both the Chargers and the Browns. Unfortunate news. A defensive end for the Cleveland Browns has torn his Achilles. He is out for the year. They did sign somebody earlier, and they put somebody on waivers, a tight end on waivers, so he's available. But they got a defensive end to replace him. It's unfortunate. Torn Achilles in team practice and stuff like that, and that kind of thing. That's dangerous. It sucks, man. It's a shame. This kid might have had a chance to play defensive end for the Browns to replace Myles Garrett. Not saying he was going to replace Myles Garrett, but at least fill somewhat. Unfortunately, the Los Angeles Chargers also had some devastating news. They lost their starting center for the year with also a torn Achilles tendon. They're going to start a rookie center in his place who they drafted in, I believe, the 3rd round or the 4th round. They're going to start him, and it's unfortunate. The Chargers, had a decent shot, I think, at the playoffs this year. Last year, what killed them was injuries. That's what kicked them in the butt. They could have gone a long way, but the injury bug hit them, and it's hitting them again. You lose your starting center, and now I hope for the Chargers' sake they can pick up some pieces and stay healthy the rest of the year. But anyway, like I said, I want to shout out the Davenport Northwest Little League team. AJ Johnson, Cooper Thiessen, the entire Little League team there. I hope you keep kicking butt and taking name. Go to the U.S. Championship, win the World Championship here for the state of Iowa. That'd be phenomenal. I may not be podcasting tomorrow. I'll try to find some stuff to podcast. Anyway, I'm going to go finish watching the Brewers and Braves play this Little League Baseball Classic. Oh, and breaking news to any Major League fan who is watching, going to watch this, myself included. They just announced in 2027, next year, the Toronto Blue Jays and Chicago Cubs are going to be playing in the Little League Baseball Classic there in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. That's cool. I know the Kirk kid, Noah Kirk from California, won't be playing in it. I think he's too old. But I think it's good to see, a lot of people are PCA fans, especially from the Midwest and probably Great Lakes region as well, and probably all over the world are going to be tuned into that. That's going to be a great game. Anyway, I want to shout out to that. Everybody have a safe night. Have a safe week. I love you guys. Follow me at Duke Nats Texans Fan 11 on Instagram, at Jake Sports Takes on YouTube. Have a safe night. Have a safe rest of your week. I love you guys. Peace out, my nerds. And as we do it on Jake Sports Takes, hugs and hand pounds, everybody. Love you guys. Peace out.